Welcome back to BadWolfBobbi, and today's video is going to be a sit-down video. Sorry, I'm squinting. I'm outside on my porch trying to give you a different vantage point, so if you hear air conditioners click on, that's why. I want to talk about my struggles with mental illness and why I do clean with me videos and my house is messy, and why I talk about Stink Zero a lot, and why my mental illness is not going to look like your mental illness, and why my house is not always Instagram clean. Yeah, I wrote an outline so that I tried to stay on topic, but we'll see how well I do. So why I talk about Stink Zero so much is because, well, I wasn't really taught how to clean a house growing up. Like, my parents didn't care about our house, I'll be honest. There were always dishes in the sink. I didn't even know Stink Zero was a thing until my stepmom and dad got together, and I realized, oh my gosh, there could not be dishes in the sink every day. And then, and it has taken me 14 years of being with my husband and 12 years of marriage to get to the point where I have Stink Zero more than I have dishes in my sink. And I'm very proud of that, because knowing the struggles that I have facing growing up and not being taught how to clean a house, first of all, not being taught anything on how to clean a house, not being taught how to clean a house, not being taught how to maintain a house. Marathon cleaning was all I knew how to do. Like, I didn't know how to maintenance clean a house, or maintenance clean a room, or even really maintenance do laundry. Like, I still struggle with laundry. Like, I still struggle with, my clothes are clean, but they're in baskets, not folded. I have 3 baskets right now that need to be folded, I'll be honest, and they've probably needed to be folded since last weekend. They're gonna get folded today, or that's my intentions, and I talk about that a lot on Instagram. I'll be like, I need to get this done today, and I'll be like, oh, my house is messy, I need to get it, and I don't get it, and I talk about it the next day, because I have the best of intentions, but then I don't follow through because I get overwhelmed by the thought of starting. Like, I don't know where to start. And it's not even like just pick something and start. Like, the idea of picking something is so overwhelming that I shut down. I don't know how to explain that. I don't even know if I'm explaining that well. But the idea of starting is panic-inducing because I don't know where to start. Even if my house is clean, I don't know where to start. And my stepmom and I, we talk about this a lot. And we talk about working on how to get to where I can maintenance my house. Like, my house is, oh my, from where I started as a housekeeper to where I am now is 150% better. But there was scratch art still on my counter today from last weekend. I'll be honest, I hadn't cleaned it off. I had just moved it around. I went and did the big monthly grocery shop on Tuesday, and most of it had been put away, but like the thing of toilet paper, I hadn't put it up on the shelf yet. I hadn't put up the thing of paper towels. And it's not that I don't see that mess, because I see it, but it's not registering. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, it's not registering that, oh my god, I need to do that right this second, or I need to stop and fix that. It's not in my brain. I see it, but it's not clicking. I don't think I'm doing a good job explaining this, but I'm trying. That's why little messes in my house turn into big messes, is because I don't see the little mess, and then it turns into a big mess, and then I'm so fucking overwhelmed that I don't know where to start. And you're like, well, why doesn't your husband help? My husband does help. The only reason our house got cleaned when our boys were little, okay, no, I cleaned house too, but my husband cleans house too. But he's also like me, and those little messes don't always register. And we're also not trying to have a picture perfect, company ready home all the time. If you want to walk into my house, there's going to be some stuff on the island and on the entryway table, and the floors might have a little dirt. I want people to come in my home and be comfortable. I don't want you to walk in and think it's a museum and you can't be comfortable. for that helicopter to go by. So if you follow me on Instagram a lot, in some of my older vlogs, you see that I take naps a lot. I come outside to shoot a video and it's like, let's have an air show above my neighborhood. And you're like, what does she do to be tired? She's a stay-at-home mom. Her kids are in school. Why is she tired? Well, I actually wrote this down because I wanted to try to explain this the best I can, because I suck at explaining things about my mental illnesses. So my brain is like 3 or 4 TVs or radios, all blaring different infomercials at the same time. I am constantly at information overload. I don't know how to stop the information from overloading my brain. And then I get to a point where I am so drained and so exhausted that my body is heavy from the information overload. And I have to lay down or I'm going to explode or shut down. So I lay down and I take a nap, because sleep is sometimes the only reprieve I get. And sometimes sleep isn't even a reprieve for my brain. Sometimes my brain doesn't even shut down when I go to sleep. So yeah, it's not harmful thoughts. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna hurt myself, but it's like literally, it's like OxyClean, whatever that fancy tape is, blah, 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 all at once, all the time. Even right now. It's fucking exhausting, guys. I am not neurotypical. I mean, obviously that's why we're having this video. But even if you're not neurotypical and you have things going on with you, I'm not you, you're not me, we have different struggles. But I want you to know that your struggles are not any less than my struggles, and my struggles are not any less than your struggles. And just because I'm not good at the things you're not good at doesn't mean that I'm any less of a person than you are. And just because your struggles are different than mine doesn't make you any less of a person than I am. Everybody has struggles. Everybody has different strengths and weaknesses. And you should celebrate people for who they are. So, even if you have schizoaffective bipolar type, ADD, anxiety, shoot, I don't remember, it's PMDD, the PMS on steroids having roid rage is pretty much the only way to explain it. Major depression, and a possibility of, and pretty likely because my psychiatrist is in the middle of testing me for it, but the fact that I have a child who is basically me, who already has this diagnosis, and literally is my list of neurotypical down to even started hallucinating at the same age I did. It's pretty certain that I'm either level 1 or level 2 autistic person. You and I will present differently. That's a mouthful, by the way. We will present differently. Nobody but yourself knows what you feel. You can try to explain it, but if you're like me, you suck at explaining it. I mean, I suck at explaining it. I cannot explain what I feel and how I struggle to people. I've been trying for 14 years to explain it to my husband, and he's like, I don't understand. And it's not because he's not trying to understand, because he is trying so hard and he is so supportive. But I suck at explaining it. It's hard to explain to somebody. It's hard to explain to somebody what you're going through when you have trouble explaining it to yourself. Like the infomercial thing, like constant influx of information to the point of I get like a computer and then I freeze and then I have to shut down. People will be able to have empathy towards you to a point. They'll be empathetic to a point, and then they'll be fucking annoyed. I've lost a lot of friends who are like, oh, I'm going to be there for you, and then I'm hospitalized, and it's like, oh, you picked a bad time to get hospitalized. That's cool, I got it. You got a life. That is not my problem. But I didn't choose when I wanted to be hospitalized. It's not like I wake up today and say, I'm gonna be so suicidal that I need to go to the hospital. Like that's not how it works. Or they get annoyed that you want to have a cup of coffee because you just need to have a companion. It's like, cool, your schedule's too busy for that. That's cool, that's cool. When's another time gonna work for you? And then you have the friends who totally get it, but they live all over the fucking country. People try their hardest to be empathetic, but then they get annoyed because you're not like them, or you're not what the world presents as neurotypical. And it's like, no, I'm me. You know what you can do? You can try to keep putting one foot in front of the other, metaphorically, and keep your head up and be proud of who you are, because you are special. I'm special. And when the darkness is trying to, or winning, because sometimes that bitch darkness, it wins. Know that it lies. And that we are all awesome in our own ways. And we're all different in our own ways. And just because you have your own struggles doesn't mean your friend's struggles are the same as yours. I struggle with, I think the word is executive function. Like, I get overwhelmed with just starting. Like putting one foot in front of the other and doing the task. I struggle with that so hard. And I'm not getting any better at it as I get older, and it sucks. Like, I want to be able to know that I have to get up in the day and change over the cat box and empty the dishwasher and fold the laundry and know that it's all going to get done. But I don't know if it's all going to get done, or I'm going to get so overwhelmed I sit there. I don't know. I don't know that day when I wake up if that list is going to all get done, or I'm going to get one or two things done, or if I'm going to be so overwhelmed that I'm not even going to be able to start the list, and I'm just going to sit there at my desk all day and seem like nothing got done because I was too overwhelmed to start. I don't know if any of this made sense, but I tried. Thank you for watching, and I hope to.